and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. So the Bucks win the tip. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Out on the wings, Harden and Harris. Harrell is out there with Embiid, and it's Maxey in at point guard. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Now here's Middleton, following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. The kick out to Crowder. The three.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
Back to Giannis. Tries yet again, and he sinks the layup.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Embiid finds Harden. Back to Embiid. Good D by Lopez.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Giannis. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Boy, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Philadelphia's head coach. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Now here's Middleton after the miss from Joel Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, that's just a smart pump fake that time by Holiday. A trip to the line was exactly what he wanted to get.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Holiday goes in, and Holiday throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Now here's Crowder. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. In the corner, Crowder with it. And Crowder slams it in.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And it's sent back by Lopez. They get it back with 3. Harris. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 7. The kick out to Lopez. Harden against Holiday. That's a 2 from Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
The pass to Giannis. Middleton left side. Kicks it out to Giannis. And so it's Milwaukee headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Well, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Harris, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. So it's the Bucks now. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Holiday against Maxey. The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers trail by 7.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Milwaukee leading by 5. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just 1 All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Crosses over. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Pass to Middleton. Harrell with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Fires the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Maxey kicks to Harris. Passes it to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid. Milwaukee leading by 4.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
The 76ers trail by 5. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, here's Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Crowder. Lopez outside. Over in the corner, out of Kumbo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Crowder. And no good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Harris passes to Embiid. Shoots over Crowder. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Embiid.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And here's Middleton. Giannis outside. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey looking it over. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Lopez dishes to Crowder. On the wing, Giannis. He's defended by Harrell. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the pass to Embiid. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Now Maxey. Harden left side. 1 second left. He lays it in. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're a specialty for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
All right, Dave, thank you, and time We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Portis. Joe Ingles is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's Carter. And it's Allen in at the 2. The Bucks trail.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak.
Tucker finds McDaniels. Connaughton against Melton. Shoots over Connaughton. And he gets it back. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Melton the pass to Dedmon. On the wing, Melton. 4 on the shot clock. They get it again. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Connaughton kicks to Carter. Back to Connaughton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Milton the pass to Dedmon. Melton against Allen. Now here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 3 to shoot. Basket counts. McDaniels got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Ingles kicks to Connaughton. Carter on the wing. Connaughton with it. Working on McDaniels. No good from Connaughton. Pass to Dedmon. That's chipped. Now here's Ingles. Defended by Milton. Carter the pass to Connaughton. Ingles with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Allen's shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. The Bucks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Well, Shake Milton, Clark, is 6'5". Has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender.
Dedmon's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And he drives in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Timeout called the 76ers. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside, Maxey. Embiid kicks to Maxey. And the shot is long. Milwaukee leading by 4. Passes to Lopez. Giannis outside. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Harris outside. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Middleton. Maxey passes to Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The wide open look here for Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Holiday's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Embiid. Shot to stop the run. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Harden into the lane, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Three-pointer, Crowder. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the 76ers. Out on the wings, Harden and Harris. Embiid is out there with Harrell. And it's Maxey in at the point. A three-pointer is right on target.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Right side Crowder. Latrey can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Harris with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Harden kicks to Maxey. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Giannis outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Harrell. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
There you see Harrell's great strength. We call that weight room ammonia strong. Leads to the and one.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. Harden against Middleton.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Free throw good. Giannis.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Crowder with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Holiday. That one good for 2. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
Boy, good reaction in transition from Holiday that time. Sees the fast break forming and is right there to finish it off.
Harden finds Embiid. Looking to end the run. And the dunk by Embiid.
They really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Lopez. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pocket 6. He dishes it to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Fires for 3. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. He feeds it to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Lopez outside. The dish to Crowder. The kick out to Lopez. Middleton for 3. Lopez inside. Embiid's there. Misses from close range. Maxey passes to Harrell. Embiid with it. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Stolen by Harden.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here's Embiid. Maxey in the corner. Back to Embiid. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Stolen by Harden. Embiid from outside. Off the mark. And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Robert Williams picks up one.
And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood, it's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, BA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
Antetokounmpo against Williams. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lets the three fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And here's Brown for three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Holiday. It's Middleton on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Horford. Smart outside. Back to Horford. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. And he makes it on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 5 now.
And the offense continues to work the ball around to get Giannis in that kind of position for a high percentage shot.
Horford outside. Outside, Brown. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Now here's Middleton. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Off the mark there with a 3. Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, BA. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. 7 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Tatum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Left side Holiday. 6 to shoot. Here's Crowder. Rebound Boston. Smart outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Brown.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Boston again missing. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Williams. Now Brown. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Man, Brown wanted that bucket. Now Jalen gets to go to the free throw line.
Free throw no good for Brown. Here's Middleton. Here he goes. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Crowder with a steal. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this.
Please give up a big round of applause for your Bucks youth dancing.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Boston. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in it to 1. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Alec. Thanks.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Horford outside. Pass to Smart. Back to Horford. It's not going to go for him. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
The Bucks trail. Here's Holiday. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Middleton, right side. Shot clock at 6. Outside Holiday. Over Smart. Back to Antetokounmpo. Tries again. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
The grab, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
They now take the lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And was just moving the ball quickly, and he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Pass to Tatum. To end the run. Out to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Holiday against Smart. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
It's stolen by Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move.
First personal foul.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. A minute 9 left in the second. Tipped. And Horford gets it to go. Horford's got his first 2 points. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Tatum can't hit. The Bucks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Lopez in the post. Horford covering. And they pick up 2. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Lopez powering through that time.
Middleton against Brown. Left side Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Shot clock at 3 from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Lopez. Crowder outside. The 3-ball. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Bucks, 27. The Celtics, 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Drew Holiday out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Crowder in at the 3. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. They get the rebound. Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joe Ingles.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Brent at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
And both free throws good for Connaughton.
Got to give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday, And, of course, re-signing Giannis. You love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Allen attacking, and the shot goes. And the Bucks lead by 7. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
Now here's Dragic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Ingles. Back to Connaughton. Now here's Dragic. Just 2 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's a devastating shot for the defense. Dragic simply rises up and knocks that one down as the shot clock was winding down.
Now here's Brogdon. And here is Williams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Williams has got 5.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Dragic against Brogdon. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, getting the ball off the dribble to the bucket is one of Dragic's strengths. You can't afford to let him get that close to the rim, or he's going to get you.
Now here's White. The kick out to Griffin. Outside Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
How about Brogdon showing a little bit of the bunnies there?
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Now here's Dragic. Ingles passes to Dragic, and the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Dragic. Pass to Allen. Back to Dragic. Now Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Allen. Williams grabs the board. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Right?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Brogdon, the pass to White. Here's Griffin, outside for Gallinari. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
Connaughton outside. Allen on the wing. The kick out to Dragic. Back to Connaughton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Pass to Allen. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
So good with the ball off the bounce. Goran Dragic providing the assist.
White, the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Dragic against Brogdon. For 3, Allen. The rebound, Celtics. 26 seconds left in the third. From deep. Kept alive. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Brogdon against Dragic. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. Back to Connaughton. The 3, Dragic. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Crowder. Middleton passes to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Horford outside. Back to Brown. Great D that time from Middleton. And Milwaukee shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Antetokounmpo. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Now here's Brown. To the paint. Horford can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Lopez passes to Middleton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action. Previous plays in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Smart. Crowder with a steal. Holiday finds Crowder. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Well, sometimes as an analyst, we love to talk about strategies to slow down a guy who's got it going. With Giannis, I don't really have it.
Tatum drives in. Down low. It's Smart on the wing. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Crowder with it. Tatum's there. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Williams. Kick out to Brown. Horford for 3. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Holiday with the ball. It's Middleton on the wing. Who poked away and stolen by Williams. Tatum passes to Horford. Over on Antetokounmpo. And there's Horford on the assist from Tatum. And that ties it up.
Well, he's pretty smooth. If Al Horford gets that opportunity, that's a nice, quick catch and shoot.
Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo with it. Crowder outside. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Middleton. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside Tatum. Middleton against Brown. To the inside. Here's Williams. Oh, and they take the lead. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
No reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Tatum against Crowder. Williams, a screen on Middleton. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Middleton passes to Crowder. On the wing, Holiday. And nails the trade!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside Tatum. Horford passes to Smart. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Yes!
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
Back to Tatum. Shoots. Can't get it to fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks. Pulling it out for... All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Harrell finds Maxey. Back to Harrell. 5 on the clock. Out to Harris. It's up a 3. Rebound Boston.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Brown feeling it out a bit. Williams gets the bucket.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of the pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
Now here's Tatum. Smart, wide open, he fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Harrell, a screen on Smart. Maxey kicks to Harden. Harris outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Outside Tatum. Horford finds Brown. With the drive, and then Brown with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Harden. Sweet move. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Smart against Maxey. Brown wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Now here's Smart out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The feed to Embiid, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Maxey against Smart. Pass to Harrell. Feeds to Embiid. Count the basket. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
No slowing Embiid down. He goes right past the contact.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Brown against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Brown outside. Takes it inside. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly. And you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. Maxey finds Harden. Williams with the block. Brown the pass to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Maxey with it. Here's Harden. 2 on the clock.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And so the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Now here's Tatum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown kicks to Smart. From outside the arc. The shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Harden finds Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Tatum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm, and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Maxey against Smart. Maxey passes to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Horford. After the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Tatum. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And finished off by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
The pass to Harris. Here's Harrell. There's the dish to Embiid. Good work defensively by Horford.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Tatum passes to Horford. Outside Williams. Smart with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now, here's Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Williams. Outside, Tatum. Going inside. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Harden. One-on-one fast break. And Harris puts it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Now here's Brown. A reverse. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid, and he stays with it. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Now here's Horford. He's got 8. Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Harden outside. And that one, good. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Tatum. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
24. The Celtics, 28.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
DeAnthony Melton out there with Shake Milton. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here's McDaniels. Up top, Tucker. He feeds it to Dedmon. And that one drops. Dedmon's got the first points of the second half here for the 76ers. Now here's Brogdon. Defended by Milton. Out to Gallinari. Here's Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Shots good by Dedmon.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Brogdon outside. No good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Back to Melton for the lead. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Here's Brogdon, and he makes good on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Hey, Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Pass to Griffin. Outside, White. Griffin dishes to White. It's the crossover. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The kick out to Williams. And another basket for Boston.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Tucker. Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And McDaniels drops them both.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Brogdon. That's tipped. And now, Philadelphia on the break. And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And Boston has possession. 76ers getting the bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And so Boston again turning it over. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now, here's Melton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Griffin kicks to White. Griffin sets the screen for Brogdon. A free ball. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
For the lead. Oh, and he almost had a fourth. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line for Philadelphia,
and this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he's good on the first of 3. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid, every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Right the pass to Brogdon. Latrey. Boston. No good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Tucker. He kicks it to McDaniels. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Now the pass to Melton. Inside. Now here's McDaniels. Dolan recovering, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Now Horford. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 1. Live. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
Showing off his pure athleticism, Brown with a memorable finish.
Down low, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. It's a 1-point game.
One of the league's best scorers. Harden knows his team depends on him to help shoulder most of that offensive load.
Brown against Harden. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 2. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Brown dishes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Bounce pass Maxey. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. The kick out to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. Smart passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Williams finds Brown. And the Celtics another 3.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner 3.
Maxey against Smart. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Okay, I see the explosion, but Harden never ceases to amaze me.
Outside, Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then able to knock it down.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Harden against Brown, and stolen by Horford. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. The rebound by Harden. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Maxey passes to Harrell. Can't hit from in close.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Horford. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Maxey into the lane. Harrell finds Harris. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
This is what we've come to expect from Harden. Doesn't back down from taking the important shots of the game.
Outside, Horford. Here's Williams. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
In the corner, Horford with it. Tatum dishes to Horford on the wing. Brown. Shot clock at 6. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Maxey kicks to Harden. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Right on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Harrell. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. No good on the 3. Now here is Horford. Dedmon defending. Now here's Brown. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A narrow. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think he can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. And it's Lopez in at center, filling out the middle.
MB showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
And the Bucks call time here. He's checked in for Allen. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, and you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
And there's the drive. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream. B.A., I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Now here's Lopez. Now Antetokounmpo, 5 on the clock. Crowder, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
For the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harris. Crowder finds Antetokounmpo. And he can't get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harrell passes to Embiid. Launches it. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Middleton with a screen on Maxey. Middleton outside. That three's off the mark. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. It's stolen by Holiday. There's the drive and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harris with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Holiday passes to Middleton. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Crowder. Antetokounmpo outside. And a nice finish on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Outside Harden. Harris right side. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
second team foul.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Harris passes to Harden. Here's Embiid, and stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, excellent play that time on defense. Got him off balance a little bit and forced the turnover.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Now here's Holiday. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's blocked by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Here's Harden. And 1:01 left in the first. Embiid can't hit. The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. The drive by Holiday. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Harden. Inside, Harrell. Driving to the basket. Embiid misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Lopez with it. Harden picks him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Now here's Harden. Going inside, and then Harden with the jam.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Middleton with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Lopez. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Holiday. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He made a big impact. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Chris Middleton is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Crowder in at the 3, the small forward.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Now, give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in the class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Such a wide open look.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Harris. Outside Harden. Dedmon with it. Now here's Embiid, covered by Lopez. Inside, shot from inside, and that one hits the back iron. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Crowder pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And Holiday, here we go. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Dedmon connects from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 1. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality. And I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage. And it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Embiid. With the drive. Good work defensively by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Holiday. Now here's Lopez. Poke loose. Embiid with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. And here is Maxey. Back to Harden. Corner shot. Crowder grabs the miss.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Embiid. Pass to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. Milwaukee with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's Lopez. Now Holiday. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. The shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Harris. Over to the wing. 4-3. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Up in time, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
A tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the officials the information they need to arrive at.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Bucks on top, up 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
They've got P.J. Tucker, Shake Milton out there with D'Anthony Melton. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Tucker, plenty of space. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
You know, when you're guarding Tucker, you've got to account for his jump shot. I mean, if you don't, he'll bite you.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. Milwaukee in the lead. Ingles with it. Outside Carter. Back to Ingles. For 3, Allen. Offensive rebound. Bucks on the wing, Connaughton. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Bucks lead by 8.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around. An outstanding athlete. Pat Connaughton was a pro baseball pitcher, registering 96 miles per hour on the radar gun. However, Pat chose hoop, and the Bucks are glad he did.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Allen, the pass to Portis. And here's Connaughton. Drives to the hoop. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Well, talking about Pat Connaughton, he's not the first guy to be drafted in pro baseball and then the NBA, Clark.
Hey, B.A., not surprising coming from you, that factoid, because of all the baseball games you called. But you're right, Danny Ainge played in the big leagues. How about this? I didn't know Dale Curry had been drafted in both the round ball and the hard ball, meaning baseball. So precedent for that type of dual talent.
Here's Portis. The shot off that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Right side Milton. Up and over Carter. McDaniels passes to Melton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Ingles passes to Carter. Carter on the wing. Outside, Ingles. Allen against Melton. Shot clock at 5. Ingles, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Allen finds Portis. Outside, Ingles. Back to Portis. Pass to Allen. Over Melton. Offensive rebound. Portis, the pass to Ingles. Back to Portis. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Right side, Tucker. Portis against Harrell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
And that's how Harrell gets his offense. Being tougher and more physical than the guys trying to stop him.
Pass to Allen. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tucker. Hits the three-pointer. Tucker's got 5.
Hey, one of the strongest part of Tucker's game is knocking down that three-point shot. He doesn't need much space to get it off.
Yep, that one's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Harrell the screen. Pass to Milton. The 3. Another shot. And the basket by Harrell. Give him 8.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
For 3, Allen. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It goes on Shake Milton, and he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Milwaukee's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Embiid with a steal. Harrell against Middleton. Here's Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Dedmon's checked in for the Sixers.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Allen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez with it. Holiday finds Lopez. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Launches a 3. Lopez can't hit. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside to the paint. And it's Lopez, that time on the assist by Middleton. Lopez has got his first basket.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Harris on the wing. And then Embiid with the dunk.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The Sixers trailing. And here's Harden to the inside. Here's Dedmon. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Holiday passes to Lopez. Allen on the wing. To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo finds Allen. And Dwayne Dedmon is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
He's checked in for the Bucks. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And credit the defense. It takes some guts to step in front of him when he's going full tilt to the rack.
At the line for the Bucks.
Good on the second one. The 76ers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Maxey passes to Harris. Outside for Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to pull one up here. And then Embiid with the dunk.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Middleton passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Back to Lopez. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Lopez has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Maxey against Holiday. Here's Dedmon. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Antetokounmpo with it. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured this year.
And Embiid throws it down.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Pass to Middleton. 52 seconds left in the game. Crowder finds Middleton. The rebound by Embiid. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Maxey. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Harden.
It's pretty clear that Middleton takes pride in his defense. If he can't block the shot, he's going to do everything he can to at least challenge it and disrupt the shooter.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Here's Holiday. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, the calm demeanor of Holiday, it really helps him stay cool under pressure. He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Philadelphia calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Oh, deflected. Maxey, a good look. The Sixers with another miss. So we see the Bucks get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got...
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Crowder in at the small forward. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Holiday, stolen by Smart, and Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
Well, that's a case where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday left side. Dishes it to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday, over Smart. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Horford finds Williams. Lets it go from deep. Poke loose. And the rejection by Giannis. Williams passes to Brown. Beyond the arc. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Holiday. Outer dishes to Lopez. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Williams against Giannis. And he banks in the layup.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Holiday with it. Middleton outside. Holiday looking for an opening. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And so Boston again turning it over. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Tatum following the basket by Giannis. Smart finds Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that three ball. That's how good he is.
And taken away by Brown. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. The kick out to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. They're the most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Crowder. Off the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given space.
Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Tatum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Brown outside. Giannis grabs the miss. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Doesn't go that time. And it's Boston the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart kicks to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 14.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Brown outside. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Tatum down low. Defended by Crowder. Back to Tatum. Pass to Smart. 5 to shoot. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smart's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
The kick out to Holiday. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Middleton finds Crowder. Takes the 3. Here's Lopez down his left side. Crowder against Brown. Shot clock at 5. Crowder, the pass to Middleton. Tries again. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
On the wing, Brown. Offline with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Smart. Tatum passes to Brown. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 9.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Smart dishes to Williams. Feeds to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. From deep. Boston, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Celtics leading by 7. Smart passes to Tatum. Now Horford. And he drives in. Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Williams. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Outside, Crowder. Back to Middleton. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum passes to Smart. Williams kicks to Brown. Shoots the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner 3, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
Middleton up top. He's covered by Brown. Takes it down to Middleton. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. From the inbound.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Passes it to Middleton. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Top of the key, Holiday. Puts it up. Misses off the left eye.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Three-pointer, Crowder. And they'll get another chance. Holiday finds Middleton. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three.
Now, you know this. Crowder is not afraid to get physical. This guy will draw contact and get to the foul line.
He's off on the second. And he nails the third.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Now here's Brown. And so it's Boston. Their lead. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Celtics, 27. The Bucks, 16.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Carter. And it's Ingles in at the shooting guard position. And it's Carter missing. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than two quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage two-point looks.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Brogdon the pass to White. Stolen by Carter. It's Crowder on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. There's Portis, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Bucks have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Griffin with it. Defended by Portis. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, Blake Griffin at one time the best athlete in the league, showing off his skills athletically again. I love it.
Portis, a screen on Brogdon. Inside. Out to Carter. White against Ingles. And the pass to Connaughton. Back to Ingles. 4 on the clock. Here's Carter. Connaughton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Gallinari left side. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Connaughton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his 3rd season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
Here's Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. Misses from short range.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Williams has a screen for Griffin. To the middle. Out to White. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. The 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Carter the pass to Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Passes it to Williams. Nifty move. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 10.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Carter the pass to Portis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Portis has got 6 in the quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Brogdon kicks to White. From deep, Gallinari. He can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Portis. Back to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Carter the pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's sent back by Carter.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off target from outside. Griffin passes to Brogdon. Crowder with the steal. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Boston on top. They're up by 8. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Williams. White is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Williams. Out to Gallinari. Sinks that one from the post. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Crowder is screen on Brogdon. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for Pat Connaughton. Chris Middleton's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Holiday in for Javon Carter.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Tatum against Crowder. Crowder with the steal. There's the dish to Middleton. Giannis outside. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Middleton outside. It's Crowder on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Brown outside. Lopez with the steal. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Giannis kicks to Crowder. Back to Giannis. Clock at 6. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pulls up on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Boston leading by 8. Now Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Smart against Holiday. Here's Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Smart. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Middleton can't get it to go.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Smart misses. Bucks trail by 8. Giannis kicks to Holiday.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Middleton the pass to Crowder. Back to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boston ball.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Down low. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Shot by Brown. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And, guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and, boy, the ability just blossoming.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Williams. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Brown right side. He kicks it to Tatum. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Smart misses. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here is Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harden is the 2 with Harris playing small forward. Joel Embiid is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Maxey in at the 1. Harrell passes to Embiid. And there's a 3-second violation. Williams on the wing. Back to Smart. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. Williams grabs the board.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Just take it. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with previous plays under review, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Williams, no good on that one. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. The leaner. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Maxey passes to Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And so it's Boston with it. Outside, Williams. Oh, stolen by Harris. Oh, got a piece of it. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Williams, a screen on Embiid. Tatum from long range. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Maxey passes to Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
And you know Harrell wants to jam it. No layups here. He loves flushing it home.
Horford outside. Back to Brown. Oh, great D that time from Harrell.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. That 2020 draft was so deep. Tyrese Maxey going 21. Maxey is already a premier scorer. A steal that late in the first round.
Tyrese Maxey, part of that loaded 2020 rookie class, Richard.
At the top of the first, Anthony Edwards. He is an absolute star. So is LaMelo. Last pick of the first round, Desmond Bane can absolutely play. Like Maxey, though, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey are great picks in that 20 area.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Harrell. Harden with it. Embiid with it. Williams defending. Yep, that one goes. Embiid's got 6.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Harris against Tatum. And stolen by Harrell. And here's the fast break. Here's Maxey. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Smart. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Now Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. And Brown with the stuff.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Maxey against Smart. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Tatum passes to Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Now here is Harrell. 5 points in the game. Horford pulls it in.
We love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Tatum. Brown finds Horford. Puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. The finish! And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless flavor the word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. When we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ, from the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Embiid passes to Harden. Rebounded by the Celtics. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Harris outside. And Harris throws it down.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Harden against Brown. Inside. And it's blocked by Dedmon. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Tatum missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Maxey finds Dedmon. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Love the activity from Embiid. Just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. Getting rewarded for it there.
Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Horford, a screen on Harden. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Maxey. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Williams. Here's Brown. Boston again missing. The 76ers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Tatum with it. He's got 7. To end the run. Here's Brown. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Rebounded by James Harden. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Smart passes to Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Horford covering. Pass to Dedmon. Outside for Harden. For 3. Drains the triple. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Snatched away. Harris with it, now guarded by Brown. And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Here's Brown. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Harden. And here's Embiid. Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Williams finds Brown. Smart outside. It's stolen by Maxey. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Love the deep.
Appreciate it, Allie.
The Celtics, 29. The 76ers, 31.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Jalen McDaniels is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Dedmon in at the 5.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he knocks down the first one. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Dedmon. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Outside, Williams. Brogdon with the ball. And Melton picks him up defensively. And here they come. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. Boston trailing. Now Brogdon, outside White. Takes it inside. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
Always with good instincts on the glass. Griffin finding a way to impact this game.
Melton outside. Melton with a screen on White. It's McDaniels on the wing. Second chance shot. Yep, count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
White, the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Another shot. Back to Milton. Pass to Tucker. Outside Milton. Now here's Melton. 6 to shoot. Here's Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points. Moves on. The kick out to White. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. Milton against Brogdon. Harrell, a screen on Brogdon. And Milton, here we go. Tucker, the pass to Milton. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The shot, no good.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Tucker with the drive, and the layup is good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Graham.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Milton, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on White.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Dedmon's checked in for the Sixers.
The debate about Shake Milton's true position is still going on. Point guard, wing, everybody's got an opinion.
White finds Brogdon. Count it, and the foul. That one on Tucker.
And that's just superb concentration. Even when you hit Brogdon, he's capable of still scoring on you.
And maybe with Milton, it's a matter of how to get the most out of his versatility, Richard.
That's the key. He's a good spot-up shooter, but he's good with the ball in his hands, too. And he can facilitate. It's a good problem for a coach to have. That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Brogdon against Milton. And Williams punches it home.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Milton against Brogdon. Here's Tucker. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Williams. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now. Milton passes to Tucker. And here's Dedmon, defended by Griffin. And the shot goes down. Dedmon's got 4 points this quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Brogdon from outside. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that is why you want the ball in Brogdon's hands, running your offense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Melton, and here's McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass. McDaniels got 5 points. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Inside, here's Williams. Outside for Gallinari. Outside Brogdon. Williams from long range. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Sixers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Got a line change here for Boston. Harden into the lane, and then Harden with the jam.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily, cutting through the deep right to a shot.
Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Horford with it. Harrell picks him up. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Maxey.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Harden, the pass to Harrell. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Al Horford. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Some scouts wondered about Harrell's fit as a modern big, but every night you see the commitment and the hustle, and his energy is just infectious.
The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Brown against Harden. Pass to Maxey. Tatum with a steal. Here's Brown. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Shoots a fadeaway. The fader. And no good, trying to use the glass.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Out to Horford. Now Tatum. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
And Embiid throws it down.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Now here's Maxey to the inside. Here's Embiid. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smart outside. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Harris on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Now Williams. It's Harrell with a rebound. Maxey against Smart. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey, to the paint. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead. Horford, a screen on Harris. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Good on both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
And here is Maxey. Harris passes to Maxey. Harris outside. Outside for Harden. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Embiid gets the bucket.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Talk about possessing the clutch gene. The big man, Horford, coming through in a huge way.
Maxey with it. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. Here's Harden. From deep. Offline. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.